Defend me and don't attack until I do. Probably a good idea. You want Deekin to defend you? Okay, Deekin is now official bodyguard. It's probably a good idea. And you probably should stay a bit away from him. He looks like a violence magnet. And he wants him, he's not particularly, he figures, he doesn't want harm to come to him, but he figures it's his own job to take care of himself. Stay a long distance away from me. Done! Huzzah! He's certainly enthusiastic, at the very least. He is supposed to help me with doors or chests. Okay. Let's chat! That's Bard or in the rogue class. Is he? Wait a second. Is he multi-class? No, he's only Bard. I guess he'd best keep on doing that. I hope you're a good Bard. You're going to write my apples. And you probably shouldn't be calling me boss. Goofuth doesn't like all that authoritarian crap. What do you want Deekin to call you? Master, the great Goofuth, my lord. Sir. No, his name will suffice. Goofuth. Okay, Deekin calls you Goofuth. Deekin not mind. Deekin just wants to make Goofuth happy. How did you become a bard? Old master teaches Deekin to be bard. Deekin already tells you that. Yes, but why? Oh, you mean why Deekin be bard and not sorcerer, maybe? That's a good question. Old master not once bard at first. Old master sees little Deekin and sees that he got lots of talent for magic. Old master says he's going to make Deekin great kobold sorcerer. Deekin be next chief. Did he teach all those chiefs like that? Nope, he trains none in fact. But back when Deekin was young kobold, orcs in nether mountains raid kobold cave slots. Old master likes to be left alone. He not be very happy that kobolds be slaughtered all the time and orcs come and disturbs him. Old master thinks orc tastes funny. Yeah, he said he needed more salt if I remember correctly. So old master says he trains great kobold sorcerer who keeps orcs away always. That be little Deekin. What happened? Oh well, Deekin not be very good student. Deekin like to read though. He reads all books old master got. Books that got stories and pictures of many places. So Deekin not works hard like he's supposed to. When next odd raid comes, old master sent Deekin to go fight orcs with magic he not got. That couldn't have gone well. No, it not go good at all. Deekin hides while the rest of kobolds gets killed. Old master think it very hilarious. Oh, Timo Farrar. Rest in peace. The rest of tribe be very angry and says Deekin must die, but old master says no. He says Deekin smart to hide, but not very brave. Deekin not good chief, but Deekin funny. So old master lets Deekin stay so long as Deekin keeps old master amused. Then how Deekin becomes bard. That's a neat story. Yeah. That must have been difficult, keeping him happy. Deekin gets to work hard to keep old master happy, yes. Deekin learns lots of stories and songs, whatever it takes. Old master threatens to eat Deekin lots, and he makes big smelly noises when he sleeps. That is okay compared to usual kobold life, I guess. And now Deekin is adventurer. How many kobolds get to do that? Not very many. There are a few in the Order of the Stick, in the webcomic, which is neat, but they usually don't last very long. You got that right. Quick, let's go. Deekin gets urged to kill something nasty. Ooh. He's all hell-bent on killing something. Actually, let me pause just for a moment to get new tea. Okie dokie. I got new tea, and Deekin is very determined to kill something, as long as he doesn't forget to write Goofuth's epic saga. Everything will be fine. Is he coming? There he is. He's Kinda cute, adorable little kobold. I don't really know where to go. That leads to a different area. To the desert. I think we need to go there, but yeah, we're supposed to get a guide first from the AO encampment, who probably have some sort of issue they need me to take care of, because everybody always wants our help. Hello.
Hello.
Ah, another outsider, and I see you come with a caravan. It's good to see you. We don't get many visitors, and not two in one day. Who else is here? Oh, this morning, just as sunrise, a half-dead man came crawling in here looking for a healer. I took him to the main temple so they could tend to his wounds. Why one healer? The dragon tries to eat some, maybe? It's possible. I don't know. He wasn't really all that talkative, but from the looks of him, you might very well be right. I haven't seen him since, but no one said he died either, so I guess that is where you would find him if you're interested. Know anything about him? I think he's one of the wizards that digs around amongst the ruins of the Valley of Winds. Garrick something. Well, that's handy. He's here, we don't need to look for him. Would it be Garrick Halasar? That's the one! He's the head of the fellows out there. What do they call themselves? Archaeologists? Anyway, something bad must have happened. Don't seem all that worried. A little. We sent some of our boys out to take a look, see if the wizard need help. They haven't come back yet, however. That doesn't seem to worry you either. Many of the wizards? I think there's about a dozen of them. They come here to buy supplies from Musharek every once in a while, but that's all we see of them, to be honest. Who's Musharek? Oh, he's a trader from one of the desert tribes. Run the market here. He's a hobgoblin, so don't get too surprised when you see him or anything. He's not so bad. Okay. You know what they are looking for? I imagine they're looking for relics. Couldn't really say more than that, though. What is the Valley of the Winds? Well, if you go into the encampment, you'll see some carvings on the cliff face, not the temple. They were here when the Aoist first got here, I'm told. Anyhow, there's a doorway by the waterfall that leads into a tunnel that goes straight through the mountain. After that, you're in the Valley of the Winds. Okay, then what does the desert path lead to? Tell me about this place. Well, it's a desert, my lord. Hot with lots of sands and sun, but not much water. Are you mocking me? Oh, I see. I suppose you meant to tell you about the encampment. Well, now, not much more to tell you. The Aoists built a temple where the minister meets with the faithful to contemplate, or whatever they call it. You're one of them, aren't you? You don't seem to be too devout, actually. Nice shiny hairdo, though. Otherwise, we've got a good spring to supply us with water. And we serve as a trading post for the Bedine and the occasional caravan. So it's not too bad overall, if you don't mind the scorpions. Oh, don't tell me about scorpions. Unless you mean regular scorpions, I guess we could live with those. Why are you out here in the desert? I came here because my master, a former follower of Joaquin, capitalist goddess, came out here. He was searching for a new faith and found it in the AO. Once my master found his new calling, he freed me. I didn't have anywhere better to be, so I decided to stay here and work as a guard. It's hot, thirsty work, but it could be worse. Yeah, you seem to be a pretty happy-go-lucky fella, all in all. What about AO? There's little to tell. I'm not really much of a believer, I'm afraid. It seems like even if this AO does exist, he couldn't care less about anyone worshipping him. I've heard that before. So his followers gather and contemplate the nature of apathy and so forth. Lots of debate, peaceful contemplation, that sort of thing. At least things are quiet. Bye-bye. Right. If you want to see the injured man, be in the temple. Good luck to you. I guess that's what we should do. That's what we're here for anyway. Oh, open. And even if Goofuth has its doubt about the nature of his mission, he's personally interested now. Okie dokie, so that's Musharek. I don't think there were hobgoblins in the original game. They kinda look like the orcs out of Warcraft. A bit. arts. Goofuth isn't prejudiced, he'll trade with a hobgoblin. Welcome to Musharek's fine desert emporium. I am Musharek, sole proprietor and scrounger of the only mid-Anarok mercantile business. How might I serve you today, good lord? Would you care to see Musharek's generous supplies of good at low prices? Well, that's kind of a stupid question, isn't it? Aren't you a hobgoblin? Also, would you care to see the generous supply is also kind of a stupid question. Really? What kind of things do you sell? If you want it, I can get it. Well, so long as you're not trying to buy any of the iOS wine. That just Mina can be so frustrating. And the minister is even worse. That's just Mina. The Bedine woman who lives here with the iOS and makes a special holy wine. I have no idea why she stays, but she's devoutly loyal to the minister, though not an AOist. A pathetic, subservient view of life has led her to make a special wine that the AOS treat as almost holy. Can you believe she doesn't even charge them for the wine? She's one of those pathetic druids who stumble around trying to save every ant and flea with no real understanding of what is truly important. Gold! She and the fool of a minister belong together. Well, you're entitled to your opinion. Capitalist! Something between the two of them. Why do I keep asking those things? People keep bothering him with... Ever since Kota, Goofuth is being bothered with personal stories. Oh no, certainly not. He's an old man while she's a young woman. It simply meant that they have much in common with unusual ways of looking at the world.